So my life completely fell apart today. Did I mention that my husband left me? Woohoo! Okay. All right, but did I mention that he left me for his secretary? She's 21 and dumb as a Brillo pad. And I'm not naive. I know that men like stupid girls, right? But I thought Joel wanted to be challenged. You know what I mean? You two are gonna be together forever.
Rachel, I'm curious. When you heard about this role, when you read the script, how much of it did it excite you and how much did it terrify you, the idea of playing this character?
Yes. Equal parts, both things. I mean, I fell in love with the script at the bottom of the first page and felt like my life would never be complete if I couldn't at least...
What was wrong with the top of the first page?
No, I can't win this. Yeah, you know, I felt like my life would not be complete if I couldn't at least throw my hat in the ring. And it's been equal parts exhilarating and the dream job from top to bottom and horrifying and nauseatingly horrifying every single second, which is dream also, I think.
Obviously, you know, Amy and Dan are known for their dialogue and just the volume of dialogue. And I'm curious if there was a learning curve for any of you in season one in just getting into the Palladino rhythms.
Amy and I have always contended that it's not our stuff that where people are talking fast. Everyone else is talking too slow. So that's always been, because in real life, people have quick conversations and all, and on TV, there's always a lot of dramatic looks and pauses and eye rolls. And
these are theater people. You can throw anything at these people. Trust me. Yeah. She says, as they look at the next script we're going to read, which is in the 80s. But
our scripts are about 15-ish pages longer than a normal hour long because of the speed at which we talk. So our brains are getting a good workout. Our brains and our mouths are getting a good workout every day. There was definitely a learning curve.
For the cast, when you were doing the pilot, did you get a sense that this was special? You've all done a lot of projects. You've all been working in TV. Did you get a sense that this is special?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it goes back to that whole idea of the rhythm in which they write and in which we have to play it. It reminds me. It sort of echoes back to those sort of movies from the 1940s, you know, where in that style there wasn't a lot of time for. Acting didn't include that kind of psychology that we all kind of indulge ourselves in nowadays. And yet, if you watch those old movies, His Go Friday, and they're talking at just a breakneck speed, but it's all real.
I read the script, absolutely loved the script, and then it was in the second episode where I'm walking down in the garment district, and they literally, I think you bust in like 200 extras and all the old cars, and I was like, this is a big show. This is a lot of money.
It's the first time that we've literally had a budget that we could do anything that we envisioned, and it was the first time that we could hire all these wonderful craftsmen to actually make it happen. And it's the first time that Dan and I have looked at each other and said, literally now, the only thing that can fuck this up is us. Like, we literally cannot blame anybody else except us. So it's our fault. It's great. It's a wonderful show of support.
And you guys are already started work on season 2, 10-episode season 2, and it got out there that you are shooting some scenes in Paris, or shot some scenes in Paris.
We shot some scenes in Paris, yes.
What was that like, taking the show to Paris?
They speak French there.
Yeah. What was it like?
It's funny. Did you guys know at craft service they told me that all the French get to have wine in their lunch breaks, and when we arrived, the American Union doesn't allow for that. So that's one detail that we might want to change in the States.
Marin's an alcoholic.
That's why I got the role.
We learned a lot traveling together.